Welcome to the War Eagle Radio Network for West Carroll High School basketball, brought to you by Hometown Grocery and Deli, Centennial Bank, FSB Insurance, Carroll Bank and Trust, Finch's Cottage House Florist, Power Supply of McKenzie, Subway, Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair, Max Camel Connection, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House, Maddox Insurance, Big Daddy's Barbecue, O'Brien and Associates, Shelter Insurance, Copies Unlimited, Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill, Atwood Nutrition, Plexus Worldwide, Bennett Hardware, Southern Chiropractic, Rogers Hydrant Service, Huntington Insurance, Bradford Energy and Nutrition, Wildridge Handyman Service, Citizens Bank and Trust Company, Wright CPA Firm, Crylike Elite Realty, Max Casual, and the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company. Now let's go courtside for West Carroll War Eagles and Lady War Eagles basketball on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Welcome one and all to Clarksburg, Tennessee. Clarksburg High School, where the West Carroll War Eagles are ready to take on the Clarksburg Rocket. It's the boys only tonight. The makeup from a few weeks ago whenever the Clarksburg boys was unable to play because of the Rona situation. So we're adapting and overcoming, and we're back here at Clarksburg for a second time this year to take on the other half of the Clarksburg basketball organization. This is the Southern Chiropractic pregame show. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington with all types of chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications, nutritional counseling, and more. And they got Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call them at 731-535-3205. Carter, how are you tonight, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. I've been off all work today. I hadn't done anything but pretty much slept pretty much all day.
What about you, old Statty Don? No,
hasn't been a good day.
I've heard you've had some mud and a little bit of everything going on, hadn't you?
Digging holes, and spraying water.
I thought you had an entourage for that. Ain't you got people for that?
I was just there, but I helped more than I usually do.
Really?
Daddy Darwin didn't take over for you whenever you get out there and start digging holes?
He's working.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Daddy Darwin is working, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. But you got it fixed, all right? Got it pointing in the right direction?
Got the tanks filled back up, wells back on. We're doing good.
So, boys only tonight. We don't have to worry about the young ladies. They've already had their game. So, let's look up this. The boys come into this tonight 9-7 overall, 4-2 on the district. The only district losses are against McKenzie. Now, the last time that we were here, the other night, whenever we played Clarksburg at home, the boys won by 47, 81-34. So, what do you see Don tonight being a little bit more of?
I don't see any different. I don't see really any difference. I'm not sure what will that technical affect Jalen.
Xander Moon tonight, and I asked him after the game. He said that won't affect him because he said they teed him up for the last game. But I thought if you got two technicals in the same game, you had to sit out the next game. I thought because
I think your second technical gives you an ejection. So
yeah. Does he not have to sit out the next game for an ejection?
So. One didn't Jalen Angley get one?
No.
No, it was Coach.
Xander got one. Yeah,
and
Coach got one.
Xander got one at the end.
Yeah. Well, no, there was 3 technicals that night. Xander got one on the court.
3?
Yeah, Xander got one on the court. You don't remember when they shot 1 for 4 in the technical shots?
Yeah.
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 But I thought that was for Jason.
No, that was.
I thought there was only 2 that night.
I don't think that if the coach gets a technical foul, do they shoot shots for the coach's technical?
Yeah. They still get technical shots. He's just got to sit down.
But I'm pretty sure Xander got it. He got one technical like before because he was out there. I
think he got one from mouthing on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he got one from mouthing on the floor out there.
After the game,
and then after the game, he said something to the referee, and that's when he gave him the other technical.
Like I said, I thought there was only 2 of them.
There was 3 technicals that night. Coach Fitch got 1, and Xander Moon got 2. So I mean, technically, he should be ejected. I mean, of that game, wouldn't he? And I don't know if you get ejected in a game if
you get ejected if you just get I think 2 technicals. That's the ejection right there. So
okay, yeah, that's what he got. He got 2 technicals.
Yeah, but it was Xander though.
Yeah, it was Xander got both of them. I know that.
But it was after the game.
It was after the game. But I remember the referee said, put that on that book for that night. He said, I want a technical foul at 0-0.
Wow.
I'm
not so sure. I don't know. I can't keep everything straight because, there was so much stuff that was happening.
Where's Nat Moore? I got to ask him about that.
He'll be rolling in here in just a minute. Old Nat Moore he knows exactly what we need to do. Tell you what, Carter, let's step away. We'll take a 2-minute message. We'll come back, and we got a surprise for everybody. So after 2-minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Southern Chiropractic and Acupuncture has been providing the highest quality of evidence-based natural health care in Carroll County since 2012. Located on the Court Square in Huntington, they offer chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications, and nutritional counseling. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a college All-American, or a world champion triathlete, you'll find Southern Chiropractic in Huntington is your one-stop clinic for all your sports injury and prevention needs. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205 to make your appointment today.
Your local Subway is there when you need them, with locations in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina. Plus, inside the Milan Walmart, you can get the Subway sandwich of your dreams most anytime throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Subway is ready to build you the ultimate sandwich to curve that hanger. Plus chips, drinks, and the best cookies on earth. Get the mobile app to order ahead for dine-in, drive-through, or pickup, and check out the in-app special changing daily. If you want fresh, you want Subway.
Denise Webb of Hickman Realty in Milan wants you to know she's ready to go to work for you today to help you with all of your real estate needs. Looking to purchase that dream home? How about a new construction? Are you looking to sell your home to downsize or find that bigger house and acreage for your growing family? Denise makes buyers and sellers happy, and she covers all of West Tennessee. Call her today at 414-1012 or 686-3341. That's Denise Webb at Hickman Realty in Milan.
At Carroll Bank and Trust, our team is ready to help you with all of your banking needs. Whether it's opening a Twin Oaks checking or savings account, or talking to one of our experienced loan officers about a home, auto, construction, or business loan, we are ready to help you meet your needs. Visit us online at carrollbank.com or stop by one of our branches in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, or Paris. Carroll Bank and Trust, community banking, community caring. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to this thing live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic pregame show. Remember, they're located on the Court Square in Huntington. They got chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, plus they have DOT medical certifications and nutritional counseling. They also have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205. That's Southern Chiropractic on the Court Square in Huntington.
Well, I told you before we went to break that we had a surprise, and we had to lasso her and talk her all into this stuff. But our very own Tatum Keeman. How are you tonight, ma'am? Doing good. We're going to turn her up.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be soft-spoken, you know that. Well, we do understand the not-so-pleasant news of the year. So all I know is we miss you.
Yep.
We really do. And I understand that you're going to have some surgeries and stuff, right?
Yep, February 18th.
February the 18th. Well, we hope that all of that goes well, and everything is going to be good going forward. But I guess it's tough whenever you really like the sport. I know, and as far as softball as well, I know that you really enjoy both of those. So, I know you don't want to always bring up the bad stuff, but talk to us about when you got that news. Kind of what was some of the first things that went through your mind?
Well, it was a really tough decision. I had a choice to play this year or go ahead and get the surgery and play next year. But I had a 90% chance it was going to pop back out.
Right.
And if it did that, I could risk tearing rotator cuff or something worse, and that put me out a little bit for next year. So and the progress on it wasn't doing very good. So
what exactly did you tear in there? Do you know what it's called?
It's a labrum or a Bankart tear, to be exact.
Yeah.
Wow. Some of that stuff I've never
be
heard.
able to fix that down at the shop. You want to come down there?
I wish it was that easy.
They can just open you right up and just patch it together.
I don't know if I trust that
Yeah, I
mechanic
don't
right there. No,
No,
he
we
does
don't
do a lot of
trust
mechanic
that.
work, but not the right kind.
That little staple gun, air staple gun, I can fix lots of things for that now.
Well, kind of looking back so far at your other seasons and as well as the first part of this season up until that situation where you got hurt, what do you feel like is some of your biggest assets that you bring to this team for the Lady War Eagles?
Well, as point guard, I try to help lead the team, even though I'm a junior, and usually that's filled by seniors. But as a point guard, that's part of my job. So I just work on that and try to get them in
by whoever
order.
wants the job and wants to do it, and you were doing it.
Yeah,
Doing
or well too.
Doing it very
doing
well.
a fine job of it.
You were.
And it's one thing to get a lot of points, but it's also another thing to really be able to see everything live and in action of what you do. That always, you don't always get the most points, but there's so many points that come about from other people by your leadership. And so kind of talk about that just a little bit of how you've been able to kind of gel with some of the other girls on the team.
Well, going into a game, of course, you want to score points, but that's, as a point guard, again, that's not one of my main jobs. It's to get them together, calm them down, get them in the plays, just get them ready for the game, and just leading them to their job and just what they need to do. And, I mean, we're all pretty good about telling each other, like, what we need to do better on. And so, yeah.
So they're kind of receptive to some of the stuff that you bring to the table and talk with them about. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like, and we're going to have, you'll get to experience this next year, but in the next game or two, we're going to have the seniors for both boys and girls join our broadcast, and I always kind of ask them the same thing. So you're kind of getting a little head start on it, this year. But what do you feel like has come from Coach Kendrick that's really resonated with you more than anything about the progression of the team and such? What do you feel like he really has kind of pointed you in your right direction, I guess?
Well, almost every practice he tells me to get them together and just get them ready for a drill or just anything like that. So he's always talking to me about leading and just getting them together and everything. So
do you feel comfortable in that role, or is that like big pressure when he tells you to get in the line, let's go?
I've dealt with that ever since I was 7th, 8th grade. Freshman point guard, I've always had that pressure on me, so I've just kind of gotten used to it a little bit. Freshman and sophomore year definitely was the hardest to deal with all that.
I imagine, yeah.
And I will say one thing, you being on the floor makes everybody else better too. You can see that from over here. You make everybody else more comfortable. It's your ball, your passing, your leadership on the floor. And, you're calm when you're out there, and everybody picks up on that.
Yeah, you can tell it. And I kind of think back when you were saying that, I kind of think back to Macy and Gracie Cunningham the last few years. If they were not out there together and one of them was off or sick or injured, it seemed like the other one was off. I mean, that's just a twin thing. Yeah, but probably. You feel it seems like that you lead that same thing to some of the other girls on the team. If you're not there, they're like, where's Tater? So
taking the lead.
Yeah, who's supposed to take the lead? But I will say that Kaylee Butler has done an excellent job, kind of trying to fill those shoes for you.
She's really stepped up a lot.
I know her sister Alyssa was the other point guard we had, right? Yeah. So I
she was kind of filling the shoes, and then she got injured, and so just got the injury bug going on this year.
Is she going to be able to play softball this year or not?
Alyssa?
Yeah.
I think so, depending on how it's like healing.
Do you know if she's going to be able to come back this season for basketball or not?
She's trying, but it's not likely. But she's determined.
Yeah, I imagine no.
Well, that's the biggest thing is that determination, and you don't want to get in there too quick and re-injure the situation. But it's good to have that drive and that will and that want to. So. We appreciate you joining us. It's good to talk to you. You got the bugs out of the way, right? So all the jitters. So now you can come back and talk to us anytime, right?
Yeah, but okay.
just anytime you want to join us, you just come on down and say, hey, let me chit chat.
You want to step in and do a little play-by-play?
All right.
Take his headset off.
Hey, you can if you want to. Come on down here. Just leave your headset on. Just join in a little bit. So, well, I tell you what. When we're back at West Carroll, say Friday, I think it is Friday against Big Sandy. If you want to, just come on down and put the headset on and just, especially for the girls' game, just jump right in there. We'll be glad to have you.
Just watch a little bit of basketball real quick over the week. We'll help you out a little bit.
What's crazy though, and I don't know, you see it from that side of the story. Okay, for me, I've always been on this broadcast, and I've always listened to like the college, like Dave McCulley at Bethel and this and that. I can't watch a basketball game sitting in the grandstands anymore without hearing.
Either,
Well, I mean, Don and I, we go to Bethel and we're listening to their broadcast because I can't do it. So that if you want to, like I said, you can come sit in and see the different side of the story and kind of how it plays out and such. I know you were listening and watching the other night, so that we appreciate that. So, but yeah, if you want to come sit in on Friday and kind of give us your take and your analysis on it, we'll be glad to have you. Now that you got the jitters out of the way, so you ain't worried about that. All right, Carter, let's step away. We'll take a 1-minute message and we'll come back with more of the Southern Chiropractic pregame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
The road to retirement is filled with uncertainty. Saving to achieve a dollar amount is not necessarily the right answer. O'Brien and Associates can help make sure you're on track to reach your retirement goals through their experience and understanding of the financial markets. Call O'Brien and Associates at 986-3445 to schedule your free consultation. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, plus check them out on Facebook or twitter.com/Nathan O'Brien. O'Brien and Associates is a registered investment advisory firm in Tennessee.
Where can you find the stuff you need that the other hardware stores don't carry? At the most diversified store in Carroll County, Bennett Hardware in McKenzie, Tennessee has it all. Farrell Calhoun paint, Larson doors, and Case knives to Orca coolers, Traeger pellet grills, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and even those hard-to-find mobile home parts, too. Check out Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie for all that stuff you need. Call 731-352-9223 or visit them Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
In need of banners or signs, both large and small, call Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee. Copies Unlimited is a full commercial printing service that can print full-color ads, business cards, signs, banners, and more to get the word out about your new or growing business. They can make you the perfect sign or banner that will attract the most attention, made of paper or vinyl, any size or any color. Call today, 731-723-7886. Copies Unlimited, home of the really nice guy.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Maddox Insurance at 21290 East Main Street in Huntington, Tennessee. Call them at 731-986-4432.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network, Southern Chiropractic pregame show. Remember, they're located on the Court Square in Huntington. They get all types of chiropractic services, plus they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205.
All right, Don. Oh, sorry. You got 1 minute. Keys to the game. Go. Go.
I mean,
Go.
They've got to use their speed. They've got to use their speed.
Well,
like I said, I've always said it. Get your lead, put your foot on their neck, keep pulling till their head pops off. Don't.
So violent, isn't he?
if your kids are watching, we need a 5-second delay for that one.
I mean, win's a win. I mean, you don't be unsportsmanlike about it, but a win's a win. You got to get it.
But don't play to keep winning. Play to actually win the rest of the game.
Don't play
keep
not
the lead.
to lose.
Yeah.
Don't play not to lose.
Right.
Yeah. That's a bad part of it.
I believe that is a good key right there is, be sure you're getting in there and doing the job and playing like you want to and like you need to. And like you said, play to win. Don't play just not to lose.
But I think the speed factor for West Carroll tonight is going to be the difference in the game. So
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think
I'm sure West Carroll will come out and throw a press on them, get a big lead, and
keep it rolling.
And cruise.
Sound like a plan. All right, we'll step away and take a 2-minute message to get the opening ceremonies here in the gym, and we'll be back with the Shelter Insurance starting lineup after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Rogers Hydrant Service, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company located in the heart of West Tennessee. Their business stands on hard work and hands-on customer service. Whether you need hydrant flow testing, flushing, and repairs, valve operation, hydrant painting, GPS mapping, backflow device testing and repair, or water main repairs, they are the complete hydrant company to serve all of your hydrant needs. Call Tim Rogers or Joey Cherry at 731-662-3700. Rogers Hydrant Service, Inc. They know H2O.
In need of wood, large or small? Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House at 114 West Paris Street in Huntington, just off the Court Square, has got it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House can hook you up with all types of building materials to get your project from started to completion in no time. Call Watson Lumber Company at 986-3801 or the Hardware House at 986-2390.
Do you need business or individual taxes filed? Do you need payroll and bookkeeping services or even management advice? If you answered yes to any of these, then you need to see John S. Wright, Certified Public Accountant. With offices on East Main in Huntington and Cedar Street in McKenzie, Wright CPA Firm is there to help you with all your accounting needs. With over 25 years of experience, they're your hometown CPA doing business with hometown people. Call today in Huntington, 986-5700 or McKenzie, 393-0124.
Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now to take a look at our shelter insurance starting lineup. They're located at 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 731-393-0003. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. Check them out on Facebook. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Online at shelterinsurance.com/Mark Anderson. First up for the West Carroll War Eagles. At guard, a senior, number 1, Luke Moore. At guard, a junior, number 3, Jalen Anglin. At guard, a senior, number 5, Tyler Johnson. At forward, a senior, number 14, Jed Robinson. At guard, a junior, number 35, Josh Clark. Coach Jason Fitch leading the way. Ryan Mansfield and Bernard Likes on the assist for your West Carroll War Eagles. Up next, your shelter insurance starting lineup for the Clarksburg Rockets. At guard, a sophomore, number 2, Braden Cobb. At wing, a senior, number 14, Miles Rogers. At guard, a freshman, number 25, Stephen Gilbert. At wing, a senior, number 32, Spencer Webb. And at post, a freshman, number 55, Chris Hooker. Mike Limbaugh leading the way for the Clarksburg Rockets. Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter coming up. They're located at 1359 West Main Street in Atwood. Call them at 662-7171. Visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and they're member of the Money Pass Network, a 24-hour surcharge-free ATM. Anywhere you got that Money Pass logo on your card and on the ATM. And we are ready to rock and roll here. Josh Clark, the jump center for West Carroll. And I can't see the other number. It's 25. That's going to be Stephen Gilbert to jump center for Clarksburg. Clarksburg's going to win the opening tip. Got some nice, fresh referee faces. Keith Wish. We got Roy Dill, and I can't think of the other guy's name over there, Don. But we got some good ones in the house tonight.
Herschel Wilkes.
Yep. And Clarksburg is going to take the opening shot. Can't get it. Rebound and the putback. That's going to be Chris Hooker. He's going to get the first 2 points of the night. You know, we look back at that game on Friday. Yes, I wish we'd have had a little bit different officiating situation, but also we should have jumped in there and done a little bit better on the play side of the situation as well.
True,
so it wasn't all the referees. It wasn't all West Carroll. It was one of those things where everything kind of was a rough night, I guess, for lack of better terms. But
the ball didn't bounce our way at all.
It just didn't. No, and there's a lot of things that we didn't do correctly.
So they got Josh Clark
been in that position.
That is true.
No, you're right.
And they got Josh Clark underneath her painting, so it'll be turnover and Clarksburg basketball now.
This is going to be Miles Rogers with it now. Top of the circle is going to be Cobb. That's Braden Cobb out high. And he was passing it to 32 Spencer Webb. And they were not reading the same paragraph. Flipped the page at the wrong moment, and it went one row up and turns it over to West Carroll. 2-0, Clarksburg with a 2-point lead. West Carroll with the basketball. It's going to be Moore, top of the circle. Boy, you talking about drawing a blank on that one. Robinson with it now. Over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson, cross-court pass. It's going to be Anglin. Left baseline. Spin, move, fires, give it to him. We're tied at 2 now.
Hey, I know how it goes, though. It happens sometimes. We
was
follow
like-
this team around everywhere they go, and sometimes like, who is number
It's
one
like, who
now?
the heck was that? That's Luke Moore. Goodness, that's bad. Hope
It
nobody calls me out on that one. I called myself out on that one. But anyways, all right, Clarksburg with it. Can't see who's got it. They're trapped over here in the corner. It's tipped away. West Carroll comes away with it, but a jump ball. And possession error is going to go to West Carroll. So West Carroll will inbound right here to our right. We are, if you hear any of the coaches chiming in here in a minute, we are literally 3 feet away. We're not social distance from the coaching bench over here.
It's press alley.
Press alley. Press row, right?
Press row, yeah.
And that's going to be Robinson. The second rebound there is nothing, and it's kind of tipped away. Braden Cobb comes away with it. Cobb across the timeline he goes. This is going to be Cobb trying to work his way in. Underneath, gives it to Hooker, and look out, Josh Clark. Give him all ball on that one. And almost stolen away. It goes out of bounds. And who is that?
That was Miles Rogers. number
Miles
14.
Rogers.
Yeah.
Well, he was a scrapper. I remember the other night when he came to West Carroll. Man, that kid is a scrapper.
He's also got a little bit of a shot on him, too. You kind of got to guard him beyond the arch.
Better be ready. It's going to be Anglin over here on the left side. Tyler Johnson now top of the circle. Looking for a place to put it. Gets it to Robinson on the right side. Back to Tyler Johnson on the left. 5:27 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. This is going to be Moore at the free throw line. He's going to back it out wisely. Waits for his defenders to come out. Tries to go back in the lane. Just can't make the shot. We're tied at 2. Boy, it's a cold start for both sides here tonight. It's going to be Braden Cobb with it now. Across the timeline he goes. Hopefully somebody can get hot here in just a minute. No matter who it is, let's get some points on the board either way. Out of bounds, and it will be
Should be Clarksburg basketball.
Yeah.
Saw Robinson tip that one out. The pass was intended for Rogers on the inside, but Robinson just said, nope, you ain't getting that one. Threw it outside of bounds. And we got a shoe tying situation out there.
A double shoe tying situation.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like a yawn. That was contagious there. Clarksburg and then Anglin had to do it as well. Underneath to Miles Rogers. Up and over, actually, one of our players to Miles Rogers and give him 2 out of that. It's 4-2. Clarksburg with a 2-point lead. Moore with it now, top of the circle. Kind of a 2-3 zone here by Clarksburg. More to the left side is going to be Anglin. Bounce pass to Robinson. He had to go fetch it. Back to Johnson now, out high on the left. Anglin, right wing. Do you like that little look right there from Anglin? He's like doing a little head nod like, y'all come over here. A little bit too far to the left. I seen it when it left his hands. That was a subway 3 by Jed Robinson, and he didn't get cookies out of it. Braden Cobb with it now. Cobb with it now, top of the circle. He's got a high dribble. Be careful with that. We've seen that go wrong sometimes this year on the West Carroll side. Cobb's going to back it out. He's got to make his way to the basket because Anglin's got the timer on him. Picks up his dribble over there in the corner. They're going to feed it inside. That's going to be Hooker and give Josh Clark another block shot. Back to the way now for West Carroll. Anglin with it now. Over to the left. This is Moore trying to work his left baseline, and we've got a foul. I believe it may be away from the ball.
Yeah, that was. So that foul was going to be on number 32, Spencer Webb. He was trying to get towards Moore in the corner, but Jed Robinson had the screen set up, wasn't letting Webb by, so they got kind of shoved Robinson. They're going to give him the foul out of that. So that'll be the first foul for Webb, and the first foul on the night for the Clarksburg Rockets.
Anglin with it now. They get it to Johnson, and Moore slashing through the lane. Give Moore. It's tied at 4. Holton didn't know it. Anyways, 3:35 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter.
The assist from Johnson.
Yes, that was nice.
Was even prettier than the shot.
It was. Coming from the right side in traffic. Johnson now steals it away. We're headed back to the other direction for West Carroll. Johnson's going to back it out, high side right corner, and it's going to be Anglin. Nice little pass over to Robinson. Subway 3, drains it. Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app.
And that was fresh right there. All nothing but net.
Very fresh. Subway in Milan, Greenfield, McKenzie, Dresden, and Medina. Also inside Wally World in Milan. You can go shopping and get you some cookies.
On the Martin, too.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, that's not part of our group, but you can still shop and get cookies at the same time, right?
Yeah.
That was Hooker. Give him 2 out of that. 7-6. West Carroll with a 1-point lead after that 3-point shot. It's going to be Clark. Spins around, eyes it, but can't buy it. It's going to be Cobb with it now, headed the other way for Clarksburg makes his way at the timeline, finally across the timeline. Tyler Johnson, the assignment on him. It's going to be Gilbert trying to work his way in. Gilbert, wow, went right around Clark and got 2 out of it. I believe Jason Fitch is not a happy camper over here to our right now. This is going to be Moore trying to work his way in. He's going to back it out. Over to Johnson. Free throw line. He's going to bail it back over to Robinson. Subway 3, and he couldn't get it. Anglin tried to sky for the rebound, but he wasn't ready for it, I don't think. Back to the way now. This is going to be Stephen Gilbert. Gilbert out high. He's got to go somewhere because Johnson's on him. Look at that. Johnson, there you go, finally. Boy, Johnson tried to sell it. Did you see that?
He was sitting there looking at Keith Wish like, what? What are you going to call 5 seconds?
I bet you Johnson had more of an eye on Keith Wish than he did the basketball.
Yeah,
that was funny right there.
So Colton Hart came in. Also number 24, Andrew Huff in. And looks like Jack Barrow, number 31, is going to roll in as well.
That was awesome.
Did I understand you to say number 55, Hooker, is a freshman?
Freshman, yes, sir.
Wow.
He is going to be a ball player.
He really is, yeah.
I mean,
he's going to be a baller.
He's
right?
already shown out.
Oh, yeah.
What little we played tonight.
How many points he got so far?
He got 4.
Wow.
Nice. Anglin, floater in the lane. Give it to him. That was from the right block. 9-8, West Carroll with a 1-point lead.
But I'm thinking he's got about 3 or 4 rebounds.
Getting with it early. This is going to be Gilbert for Clarksburg. Hooker trying to back his way in. They're going to bail it out to Braden Cobb. Tipped pass from Hooker, and Anglin steals it away. Can Anglin go all the way? Unselfish on Anglin. Gets it over to Andrew Huff, and I believe he's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he is. They're going to get that foul on Clarksburg's number 25, Stephon Gilbert. That'll be his first. And the second one now for the Rockets tonight. Andrew Huff, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. There's the first shot. He drains it. Remember to check him out in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Check him out online at carrollbank.com. Community banking, community caring, member FDIC. Second shot from Huff is no good. Rebound is Jack Barrow. Tried for the putback. Huff on the second rebound. Second putback, and he's going to be hacked and fouled out of that one. I get Gilbert again.
6 seconds ticked off of that, and we're going back to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line.
And they got that foul number 14, Miles Rogers. That'll be his first. And 3 now for the Clarksburg Rockets.
And a shoe tying situation back here, but they're going to let that one roll as Huff missed the first one.
So coming in is going to be number 41, Brandon Pendergrass, and number 3, Dakota Garner. First shot, no good from Huff. War Eagles lead by 2, 10-8, with 107 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Second shot from Huff is going to be good. 11-8 now. War Eagles with the lead.
106 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. It's going to be Gilbert with it now. Met out high by Anglin. That's going to be 32. Spencer Webb set up the screen, and it worked. This is going to be Rogers. Miles Rogers. They're going to feed it inside underneath. That's 41. Pendergrass can't make the shot. Huff gets the rebound, tipped around, and almost a foul underneath there. Huff trying to go all the way. Bails it over to Hart. Back to Huff. Out high on the left. Cross-court pass to Moore. Subway 3. Eyes it, buys it. Give him 3 cookies out of that one. He opened up his app and ordered a 2-for-1 deal on the 12-foot foot-long sub, I do believe. This is going to be Garner with it now. Over to the left wing. This is Webb. They're going to feed it back out high. Can't see who that is. That's going to be Gilbert. Over to the left side. A 3 on the way. Couldn't buy it. That was going to be Webb. And did it go out of bounds? And they just threw the basketball. I'm not sure what happened with that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody stepped out of bounds. Yeah.
All right, so somebody stepped out of bounds, and somebody just sailed the basketball. And I'm glad Coach Likes and us was watching because we could have been nailed with that one.
Yeah. So that's going to be number 2, Jaquan Atkins coming in. Luke Moore is going to come out. Atkins will take it across the timeline. We got 13 seconds on the clock in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter.
Colton Hart with it now down to 8. It's going to be Atkins with 6. Back to Hart with 5, top of the circle. Anglin down to 3. Bounce pass in underneath to Barrow. Couldn't make the shot at the buzzer. 14-8 after 1. 1-minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee offers coverage for your home, auto, life, health, farm, and your commercial business. Call FSB agent Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424 for more info.
Let FSB Insurance help you discover what others in West Tennessee have stood by since the late 1800s. We love to help you protect the things that mean the most. FSB Insurance at 15715 Highland Drive, McKenzie, or on the web at fsbins.com.
Wildridge Handyman Service, located in Cedar Grove, Tennessee, can take your project that's stuck in a dream stage and make it a reality, whether it's a small home project or a full remodel. Call Rodney and Gina Wildridge at 731-307-8322 for all types of handyman services. Check out Wildridge Handyman Service on Facebook to take a look at their work. Give them a call 7 to 5 Monday through Friday, or on call for emergency repairs 24 hours a day. Wildridge Handyman Service, quality work at a competitive price.
Welcome back to listening live on the War Eagle Radio Network, FSB Insurance. Remember to check out Mickey Cunningham on Highland Drive in McKenzie. Call her in at 731-352-2424. Visit online at fsbins.com. Two times many carriers versus just having the one rate. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+.
England stole it away, and that was kind of a, I think I'm going to dunk it, but I want to be sure I get it. So it's kind of a floaty dunk.
Yeah, it wasn't a slam
Would
dunk.
you give that a floaty dunk? We'll go with that.
Dunk,
yeah. That was one of those he thought better of it when he was getting there.
It's
so
not better
I like
not
that.
slam this. I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, don't want to miss it. We've had a couple of those this year. Oh, look, right over traffic. That's going to be Gilbert. Couldn't get anything out of it now. Headed back the other way. It's going to be Anglin. Cross the timeline he goes. Splits the defenders. Going to bail it over to Barrow underneath. And Barrow is going to be fouled. And I'm not sure if they're going to count that as a shooting foul or not. We'll have to vote on that here in a minute after Keith Wish gives it to us.
So let's see. That foul is going to be on Clarksburg's number 41, Brandon Pendergrass. And they're going to say that was on the floor, so no shots. First shot for Pendergrass, or first foul for Pendergrass, and 4 for the Rockets.
Colton Hart with it now, top of the circle. This is going to be Huff in the corner. Back to Barrow. And I believe he had a piece of somebody else's arm on that and wasn't able to get the shot, wasn't able to get the pass. So not sure exactly what went on with that. This is going to be Garner with it on the right side. He was shimmy shuffling in here.
He was, too.
That was Gilbert. That looked kind of crazy. It's kind of the shimmy shuffle to the right.
He wasn't
Garner
running, but it was shuffling.
Ooh, underneath to Rogers, and he's going to take the shot. Couldn't get it. Huff with the rebound. Back the other way now. It's going to be Jaquan Atkins. Cross the timeline he goes. Atkins to the left side. This is going to be Hart with it. Hart in the corner. Back to Anglin out top of the circle. They're going to feed it inside to Huff. Nice little pass, and Huff's going to be fouled. He'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
See if they're going to get back-to-back on Pendergrass. No, it was number 32, Spencer Webb on that one. That'll be 2 for him now, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, his second. And 5 now for the Clarksburg Rockets at the charity stripe. The Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. We got Andrew Huff, first one. Thought about it, but finally rolled out.
That thought 3 times, I think.
Number 2, Braden Cobb coming in. And also number 55, Chris Hooker coming back into the ball game. Remember, you can check out Carroll Bank and Trust online at carrollbank.com. Community banking, community caring, member FDIC. Second shot from Huff is going to be no good as well. Rebound, number 25, Stephon Gilbert.
Gilbert headed the other way now. Forward ahead, Pendergrass awaiting underneath. He beat everybody down and gets 2 points out of it. 16-10 now. And Coach Jason Fitch is not a happy camper over here to my right. Somebody's not getting a Christmas card from Fitch. I don't believe it. This is going to be Hart with it now on the right side. They're going to feed it around to Atkins. Mishandled just a little bit, but he got it. Huff back to Atkins in the corner, right side. This is going to be Anglin with it out top of the circle. In pass to Barrow, tipped away. And that's going to be 25, Spencer Gilbert. He's trying to hit all the way. Almost had a couple of reach-ins there. This is going to be Garner on the right side. They're going to feed it in underneath the Hooker, and they're going to draw the foul. And let's see who that one is on.
They're going to get that foul, number 31, Jack Barrow, and over the back right there. That should be his first foul. And is that the first one of the night for the War Eagles? Yeah, first one of the night.
Yep.
Wow, yeah. So coming in.
Go off of Steady Don stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Can't see
I
the
looked over
scoreboard
here,
over
yeah. So Luke Moore entering the ball game now as well.
Hooker underneath, spins around, up and over Huff. Give him 2 out of that. 16-12. Clarksburg's not going away just yet. And West Carroll's got to do a little digging to get this going on. It's going to be Hart with it on the right side. In underneath to Moore in the paint. They're going to bail it over to Anglin. Floater up and over. Anglin just absolutely is falling. Jaquan Atkins picks him up and said, let's go, boy, let's go. 18-12 now. West Carroll with the lead. This is going to be 25 Gilbert. Top of the circle now. Working his way to the right side. Trying to go all the way, and I believe that's going to be off of Hart.
Yep, you're on it. Number 00, Colton Hart with that foul. A little reach-in foul right there. That'll be his first. And 2 now for the War Eagles. Jalen Anglin coming out. And Josh Clark coming in. Shoe tying situation. Well, that's going to end with Stephon Gilbert inbounding.
5:20 left in this FSB Insurance second quarter. Gilbert looking for a place to put it. It's going to be Pendergrass on the right side. We're going to feed it underneath the hooker off the back glass. Huff with the rebound. Headed back to the way now for West Carroll. Jaquan Atkins with it now. Across the timeline he went. And it's, look, out of nowhere comes Dakota Garner. And he's going to try to lay it up on the other end, and he does. So Dakota Garner come out from the curtains that wasn't even there. This is going to be Atkins with it on the right side. Top of the circle now is going to be Moore. 18-14, West Carroll with the lead. Colton Hart, Subway 3, drains it. Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and a Subway smartphone app, and he ordered 3 extra cookies. I hope it was chocolate chip.
No, white chocolate macadamia
Oh,
nut.
have
That's
mercy.
what it was.
No.
I know it.
This is going to be
Oatmeal
Gilbert
raisin.
with it. Oatmeal
I
raisin.
like that over chocolate chip.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like it when you have chocolate chip or you think it is and you turn out to be raisins.
That's the best.
That's a sad. This is going to be Hooker underneath. Couldn't get it. Rebound. It's going to be Josh Clark. Headed the other way. Huff. No look pass over to Colton Hart on the right side. Atkins. Moore on the right wing. Moore trying to work his way in. Hart left wing. Back to Atkins. Boy, they're swinging it hard. Underneath, top of the circle now is going to be Clark. Over to Atkins. Subway 3. No mustard. Right into the hands of 25. That's Gilbert. Forward ahead now. Moore tips it away at midcourt line. Well, both teams had possession. If you want to get turnovers, that's going to blow Don's mouse up right there.
Oh, no.
Moore to the right side. This is going to be Atkins. Hart to the left. Moore to the right. Moore trying to work his way. Bails it out to Huff, and it's tipped and stolen away. That's Dakota Garner again come out of nowhere. And they're going to draw the foul as Garner pretty much did the old hip action in there and drew the foul.
So that's going to be on Colton Hart, his second of the night. And 3 now for the War Eagles. That's going to put number 3, Dakota Garner, at the charity stripe. And he get to shoot 2 shots. I did not think he was shooting on that one, but they're going to call that a shooting foul.
Just before the shooting foul.
So Jalen Anglin coming in. Tyler Johnson as well. And so is Jed Robinson. Out is Atkins, Huff, and Hart. So Garner's first shot. That was no good. Am I right? Okay.
Yeah, missed it. Yeah.
Garner's first shot is no good. Second shot on his way now. It's going to be good. So 1 of 2 at the charity stripe. 15-21. War Eagles with the lead with 3:30 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter.
You know, I can understand some of the frustrations of Coach Jason Fitch over here. We should be ahead a lot more than what we are right now. But some of the defending and stuff has just not been the greatest so far for West Carroll. Johnson with it. Bounce pass inside to Clark. Clark up and over. He's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
Let's see if they get that foul on. And it's going to be on Clarksburg's number 55, Chris Hooker. See how many that is for him tonight. That'll be his first, and 5 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. Josh Clark, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Here's the first shot. He drains it. 22-15 now. War Eagles with the lead. And we can check out Carroll Bank and Trust for their checking, savings, loans, debit cards. They got online banking and a smartphone app. They also have the Twin Oaks Rewards checking with cash back and a Money Pass ATM. Surcharge-free ATM anywhere with the Money Pass logo. So Josh Clark, 2 of 2 good at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. It's going to be Clarksburg basketball.
Pendergrass headed the other way, has his pocket picked. This is going to be Moore trying to go all the way. Floater, got it from right to left baseline. Now the lead balloons to 10. See if we can hang on to that. Inbound pass to Pendergrass. West Carroll a little light full court pressure here. Pendergrass going to try to go all the way. Johnson's got him all trapped up. Tipped away. Moore goes and gets it. Moore ready to run the other direction. Moore better split everything he's got, and he did, but he's wisely going to back it out. Johnson thought about a 3. Hooker was like, hey. This is going to be over to Anglin. Anglin trying to float in the lane. Absolutely caught Clarksburg sleeping, and Mike Limbaugh wants to talk about it. Top-notch shipping number pair timeout on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Finch's Cottage House Florist at 2011 Smith Street in Milan, Tennessee has all your floral needs with custom flower arrangements for weddings, funerals, and all other occasions. Julidia Finch has over 35 years of floral experience to get you exactly what you need for any arrangement you want. Open Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 5. Finch's Cottage House Florist is there when you need them, plus after-hours emergency funeral home delivery within a 50-mile radius. Call Finch's Cottage House Florist at 662-7500.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Remember, Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair. They got shingle or metal roofs for your home and rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. Call Bobby Whitmore at 731-418-0325, or you can check him out on Facebook.
Woo! Boy, Roy Dill just about got wiped out by Anglin over here in the corner. Anglin's going to take a Subway 3 and drains it. I hope I don't jinx this, but these first two quarters have went very quickly, I think. Heck, we may be home by 7:30 tonight. I don't know. This is going to be Miles Rogers. Over to the left side. Rogers going to try to work his way in the paint. He's going to back it out top of the key. Right side, this is going to be Gilbert. In underneath the Hooker. Anglin, the assignment on him. Hooker couldn't get it. Anglin with the rebound. Had to pick it up. Tripped over Hooker and threw it ahead to Robinson. And that was a Tyler Johnson baseball pass to Moore, trying to get it through traffic. And it goes out of bounds. I believe it might have been last touched by Clarksburg, and yes, it is.
Yeah, it was swatted out there by number 25, Gilbert, because he was trying to reach for it. Couldn't quite get his fingers on it.
Anglin with it now. Nice little pass to Moore. Now trying to pass it back inside. It's tipped back to Moore. Johnson now to Moore underneath.
Wow, that was
very nice. That was a good little play that kind of went awry a couple of times and still got money out of it. This is going to be Braden Cobb. Forward ahead now. This is going to be Spencer Webb. Can he go all the way? Yep, that's going to be a smackdown every single time. And if you can't see that, it's going to go on Josh Clark. He was behind him.
Yep, 35, Josh Clark with that one. Should be his first, if I'm not mistaken. Don't remember him getting another one. Yeah, it is. And that should be 4 now for the War Eagles. And one is going to be no good. From 32, Spencer Webb.
When you come in behind them and you reach over and bat down, you're going to get a call just about every time.
Yeah.
Anglin with it now. This is going to be Moore out high between the circles. Moore to Johnson on the left. Back to Moore on the right. Jed Robinson in the right wing and corner. He's going to come out high to give it to Johnson. 2-3 zone here set up by Clarksburg. Moore. Subway 3. Too far to the right. Look at Robinson skying for the rebound, trying to put it back up. And they're going to get a quick jump ball. Should be possession arrow West Carroll.
Number 31, Jack Barrow rolling in. Let's see who they're going to get out. Looks like Josh Clark's coming out. They got 1:02 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. 32-17. The War Eagles are leading by 15. Anglin with it now.
Anglin out high on the right side, under a minute left. It's going to be Moore. Nice little pass into Moore. And give him 2 more out of that. 34-17. This is the ballooning lead that we needed to see about, in the first quarter.
Yeah, by 17 right now. Man,
yeah, you and me both right here were guarding that one. They're going to call a foul on Anglin. I thought he stepped on the line, but, either way. So they're going to call that foul on Anglin.
Tonight, Johnny.
Yep, we're not wearing stripes
got black and white on, but no stripes.
Yeah, very, very true.
So first foul of the night for Anglin and 5 for both teams. Nope. Clarksburg has 6, so 5 for the War Eagles and 6 fouls for the Rockets.
Oh, man, on the baseline. Goodness. Okay, so the inbound pass to Hooker was tipped away. Moore went to the floor trying to get it, pretty much just scooped it over to Robinson, and it touched the baseline right there. So it turns it over to Clarksburg. That was a crazy set of events right there. It's going to be Miles Rogers gets it up here to Cobb. They're going to get it right here on the right side. Spencer Webb, I believe. Nope, that was Gilbert. Feed it inside to Hooker. He fades, fires, rattles, and rolls. This is going to be Robinson with the rebound.
Good box out there by Robinson. Had Gilbert almost behind the goal in the foul territory.
Ooh, Anglin was falling. Just had to bail it over to Moore for 3. Couldn't get anything out of it. Now, Robinson, I believe, should have it. And a foul. That was almost a mug situation.
Yeah, I thought they were going to kind of tie that up for the jump ball, but, Robinson did have possession of it just a tad before Hooker got there. So they're going to get that number 55, Chris Hooker. That'll be his second foul of the night, and 7 now for the Rockets.
Do you call that a foul or a slight mugging?
Either way, it's on the board. So who came in, Don? I missed it.
Number 41.
Okay, so Clarksburg's number 41, Brendan Pendergrass came in. Jed Robinson, Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line.
And front he just drained the 1-and-1 is good.
Yeah,
so
just drained the first one.
I didn't realize that wasn't a shooting foul. That was, but they're in the bonus.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that. Okay. So 24, Andrew Huff coming in, Tyler Johnson out, and Robinson's going to hit a pair at the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line.
15 seconds to do something with it for Clarksburg. It's going to be Braden Cobb trapped in the corner down to 12. They get it right here at the half-court line. This is going to be Webb. They're going to be down to 8. He hits the deck out of bounds, and it'll be West Carroll basketball. And Coach Limbaugh is not the one that's is the one that's not happy now.
I was kind of wondering that. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of wondering
now.
that.
It's going to be Moore with 5. Down to 3. Back to Moore. Subway 3 at the buzzer. Nope. At the end of the first half, 36-17, 2-minute message. And we'll be back after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Power Supply of McKenzie has all your supplies for your home, farm, or industrial needs. Electrical and welding supplies, tools, drill bits, and cutting decks. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Power Supply of McKenzie, 2106 Cedar Street in McKenzie, Tennessee, serving Carroll County for over 40 years. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 7 to 12. Call them at 731-352-2084.
Randy and Lanisa Powers at Hometown Grocery and Deli want to wish the West Carroll War Eagles the best of luck this season. You can find all your grocery and deli needs at Hometown Grocery and a full butcher shop to accommodate you for the next grill out. Plus hot breakfast and lunch specials throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, and Saturday, 7 to 6 on Main Street in Macklemooresville, Tennessee. Call them at 731-535-3236. You can also check out Hometown Grocery on Facebook.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too. Like your home.
Can't wait for the new deck! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Carroll County Allstate agent at Huntington Insurance, 731-986-4406.
Are you looking for a better relationship with your bank? Are you looking for those big bank options without the big bank atmosphere? If you answered yes, then Centennial Bank is the bank for you. Centennial Bank is right where you need them with locations in Carroll, Gibson, Hardeman, Chester, McNairy, and Madison counties. With all the personal banking products you need, checking, savings, customized loans, and more. Call the main branch for more information at 731-669-3900 or visit online at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For every stoplight I didn't make, every chance I did or I didn't take, all the nights I went too far.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Now time for the Centennial Bank Halftime Show. Remember, you can call their main branch at 731-669-3900. Visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Check them out in Truston, Bolivar, Rutherford, Three-Way, McKenzie, Trenton, Medina, Middleton, Toone, Henderson, and Adamsville. They have checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, and a smartphone app. They also have Casasa free checking with cash back, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Something I didn't mention in the pregame show is who we are. But I just want you to know I always appreciate everything y'all do. So old Don Reed and Carter Deere and Brock Polinsky on our video stuff there. So I always appreciate everything. He's ran amok somewhere. He's left the video.
Well, he left his post up there.
He left his post. Yeah,
nobody's even on watch up there.
Brock Polinsky just kind of he's behind us back here. He's running around. So, but we
abandoned your post.
Yeah, he's not manning his post anymore.
He's not going down with the ship.
but no, we appreciate everything he does and all of y'all. So it's,
he did step up this year.
He has stepped up.
Yeah.
We appreciate Brock Polinsky. He's done a good job so far and bringing us our first ever video. He's
the audio guy.
He has been a part.
Guy.
Yeah, he's been a part of history. This is our first time since January 5th, first month ever offering video correctly. Now, we tried in football, but it was rough. It was bad. So
I remember
hopefully when football
that,
comes back around, this will be just fine. It'll be much better. It was bad. It was terrible. It just didn't. Big Dave Hensley done an excellent job. It was too much bandwidth going through there. It was stealing from the video, and it was stealing
on that Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
There.
Well, it was just stealing from the audio side. It was bad. But David, he did an excellent job in the video. But
even if you're Verizon Wi-Fi, if there's a bunch of people using Verizon, they're going to take all the bandwidth from the towers. I mean, you're going to be stuck sharing it with them, no matter if you're on Wi-Fi.
Now that we got it in
cellular.
the floor at West Carroll, I'm going to have to see if I can talk him into getting it to the
36-17.
Hey, we're talking electronics over here, Don.
Take it away, Don.
Oh man, Clarksburg with 17 points at halftime on 8 of 17 from the field at 47%. 0 from 1 at three-point land. 1 for 3 from the free throw line at 33%. West Carroll with 36 points on 13 of 24 from the field at 54%. 4 of 10 from three-point land at 40%, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line at 60%. Each team with 4 fast break points, 18 points off the turnovers for West Carroll, 5 for Clarksburg. 18 points in the paint for West Carroll, 16 for Clarksburg, 5 second chance points for West Carroll and 2 for Clarksburg. Rebounds, 15-8 in favor of West Carroll. Turnovers, 10 for Clarksburg, 5 for West Carroll. Bench scoring, each team has 5 points individually for West Carroll. You have Jed Robinson with 5 points, Josh Clark with 2, Colton Hart with 3, Andrew Huff with 2, and Luke Moore with 11, and Jalen England with 13. Wow. For Clarksburg, you have Miles Rogers with 2, Stephon Gilbert with 2, Spencer Webb with 2, Dakota Garner with 3, Brandon Pendergrass with 2, and Chris Hooker with 6, leading all scorers for Clarksburg. Scoreboard quarter in the first, 14-8 West Carroll. In the second, 22-9 in favor of West Carroll for a halftime score of 36-17. The score was tied 2 times, and the lead changed 3 times.
So, what do you think about the first half? What do you like? What do you dislike?
It took a little. Well,
kind of like a diesel engine,
about
right?
12 minutes to get started, but the last 4 minutes of that second half, West Carroll sort of took over and
more better, right?
Took charge, yeah.
If that's a word,
Yep.
it is now.
I guess it's 2 words.
Which I don't.
Wow.
I could see Coach Fish trying to get playing time for his bench.
He had the lot of the bench
quarter,
out there shooting at the beginning of the game. I saw that.
3 or 4 minutes into the first quarter, he was swapping out.
Yeah.
And he had all but Jalen England out. So, that's why Clarksburg stayed a little closer. And, in that second quarter, in the second half, he had his starters out there about the last 5 minutes of the quarter. And they took control and ran with it. So, started using their speed a little bit. They're moving the ball around good, around the perimeter. They're looking for the open man underneath. In that first quarter, I think they did try to force it inside. Probably a half a dozen times they tried to force it inside too hard. And, it resulted in turnovers.
Yeah.
Which, that's something you need to start looking for. They tried to force it into Clark and tried to force it into Barrow, too. So, but I hate to say this, but sometimes they live by the 3-pointer, and it scares me to death because I know that's one night when you hate for it to happen, it won't be there.
Very much so.
But
what do you feel like the keys for the second half? What they need to do?
Well, they got them a little cushion right now. They got what is that? 21-point lead? No, 19.
Yeah,
19-point lead. Just keep rolling with it, and it's a time to work on things right now. You can sort of let it catch up 4 or 5 points, and then scoot some players back in and build it back up. But I think it's a matter of cruising right now.
Matter of just hanging in there and keep doing what you're doing, right? At least in that second.
I still say they need to work on an inside game.
Right.
They need to work on that. I mean,
and the guarding was a little rough at the beginning, especially in that first quarter.
And I'm impressed with this Hooker boy. I mean, he didn't play that way last time we played.
Right.
And he's taking charge tonight, and he's got it in his mind right now that
looks better.
Y'all can't stop me. Or if you can stop me, you're going to have to do it because I'm going to try.
Yeah, we're going to try. All right, we'll step away, take a 1-minute message. We'll come back with the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking to buy a new home? Are you wanting to sell your old home? Are you afraid to enter the buying and selling market alone? If you answered yes to any of those questions, call Catherine Hayes at Crylike Elite Realty at 731-343-1200 for someone that knows the market and can guide you through the decision-making process. Buying or selling a home can be stressful. Don't do it alone. Call Catherine Hayes anytime at 731-343-1200 or Crylike Elite at 731-300-7777. Catherine Hayes, license number 345971. Got barbecue on your mind? Then check out Big Daddy's Barbecue at 17615 Highland Drive in McKenzie, Tennessee. Mark Anderson and his staff knows what it takes to make great barbecue at an affordable price. They have more than just barbecue, including homemade coleslaw, potato salad, baked beans, many homemade pies, salads, homemade sauces, and more, including the house favorite, the barbecue baked potato. Big Daddy's Barbecue in McKenzie, Tennessee, open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 352-3873.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Crylike Elite Realty third quarter. Remember, buying or selling your home, do not enter the market alone. You need a trustworthy, knowledgeable realtor to guide you through the process. The housing market can be stressful. For peace of mind, call Crylike Elite Realtor Catherine Hayes at 731-343-1200. Clarksburg basketball. That was number 3, Jalen Anglin, stole it away right there at the half court.
This is going to be Clark with it now. Lets it go over the back. It's going to be Moore with it now to Tyler Johnson. Right side, Jalen Anglin. Bounce pass around the defenders to Moore. Moore unselfishly moves it over to Tyler Johnson for a subway three, and he couldn't get it. It's going to be Gilbert with the rebound. Back the other way now for Clarksburg is Miles Rogers in the corner. Top of the circle now to Gilbert. Back out to Rogers. That was inside the web, now to Rogers. And in underneath the hooker, they just caught West Carroll sleeping and slid it right by them there, 36-19. Headed the other way now. This is Robinson. Anglin now right through the lane to Moore. Moore's going to go around there, bail it over here to Johnson, right side. Clark now. Hand off to Anglin. Anglin thought about a three, and they said, no, you're not going to get that one. The ball hit the floor. And Moore tried to reel it back in, but Miles Rogers stole it away. Anglin tips it away, gets the rebound, and he's going to lay it up in there. Just kind of that was kind of floaty dunk again.
Yeah. He didn't quite get up there. He didn't have enough room to
he really didn't have enough room. That's we're going to call that 2 floaty dunks for Anglin tonight. This is going to be Rogers, and that's a new word that I just made up tonight.
I think a floating dunk.
Floaty dunk. Yeah. I like it. I like it. It's going to be hooker underneath. I believe a couple of people had a piece of that. Finally, Tyler Johnson comes away with a tipped rebound. It's going to be Johnson. Forward ahead across court to Moore. Steps back, he fires. Can't make anything to go down for Moore here in the last couple of bits. Moore said, that's my bad. My bad.
Saw that. Yeah.
Retrack and re-step and redo it again. Let's try again. It's going to be Gilbert. Tyler Johnson, the assignment on him. That's still funny when Johnson was trying to read the eyes of Keith Wish earlier. He was looking more at Wish than he was. He's just staring at him like, you going to call 5 seconds or not, homeboy?
I done counted to 10.
Right, yeah. He's like, you done counted to 10 twice, homie. What happened to that 5? This is going to be Gilbert with it now, and that may be Johnson on the reach hit.
Wow, it is, yeah. So how many fouls is that for Tyler Johnson on the night? Looks like that'll be his first. Yeah, and the first one this half for the War Eagles. Clarksburg basketball. That's going to be number 25, Stephon Gilbert, to inbound.
Have a shoe tying class here at Clarksburg. I didn't say that.
But no, we've had a couple ourselves. So, I mean, we may need a shoe tying course before the ball game.
Too.
This is going to be Gilbert with it now. Inside the hooker. Hooker trying to back his way in, and that may be on Robinson. The hoop and the harm.
Remember that old SpongeBob song, Loop De Loop and Pool? And your shoes are looking cool.
That's Dear Carter at gmail.com.
It's don't read at Don T. Reed.
I need to make you an email address just for the heck of
it. So 55, Chris Hooker was at the charity stripe. Couldn't make the shot, so they couldn't make the and one. Rebound, that was 35, Josh Clark.
It's going to be Robinson in the right wing. Well, that was a tongue twister, trying to get the three. Johnson tried to get it back inbound, but his foot was on the floor before it happened. Is that yours, Don?
I reckon so.
Don T. Reed, are you joking me?
Don's got a phone call over. That's surprised you hadn't had more since you had that water leak and stuff.
Yeah, he told us we got to be ready for it tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're back to action here. This is going to be Gilbert with it. Gilbert, top of the circle. Johnson all over him. It's going to be Webb underneath and can't make the shot. And that will be Clark with a rebound. Look at Anglin dribbling, spinning, dribbling behind his back and everything, and it's ripped away. And he hits the deck finally. Hooker gets a pass, and this is going to be Braden Cobb for three. No. And I don't know who had possession, but somebody's got it over the back.
So that foul is going to be on Clarksburg's number 55, Chris Hooker. That'll be his second foul of the night. And 2 now for the Clarksburg Rockets.
Remember how West Carroll was barking at the refs? Clarksburg doing that tonight.
We got number 31, Jack Barrow rolling in. Number 24, Andrew Huff. Number 4, Dallas Montgomery. And number 00, Colton Hart, all rolling in. And then we had number 3, Dakota Carter roll in for the Clarksburg Rockets.
Also, Jaquan Atkins. Was he in there a while ago? This is going to be Montgomery.
Yeah. I think he was.
Sure. Montgomery with it now. To the right side, this is going to be Huff. Huff over to Montgomery. Top of the circle now. This is going to be Atkins. Back over here to Huff on the right wing. Everybody's in the way. Can't see tonight. This is going to be over to Hart. Back to Montgomery out high on the right side. Probably see me down there at the bottom of the video trying to lean to it. I may fall out of my chair in a minute, folks. It's going to be Huff trying to get it unset. Owl out of bounds. Too hot to handle for Colton Hart.
Looks like Clarksburg is going to bring in number 41, Brandon Pendergrass. Out is going to come out Chris Hooker.
Out is going to come out.
Yeah, I know.
I understand what you said. It's going to be Cobb. They're going to feed it to the left side. That's going to be Webb. Webb, left baseline, fires up and over, right into the hands of Huff. Huff said, I'll take it. Why not? It's going to hand it to me like that. It's going to be Atkins trying to get across the timeline, shuffles the defender, and over to the right side is Montgomery. Down to 3:49 left in this Crye-like Elite Realty third quarter. Atkins on the left wing. To Hart now, top of the circle. Right side, Montgomery. Oh, in between traffic. They're going to get it from Barrow to Huff. Huff trying to back his way in. They're going to draw the foul.
Let's see if they're going to get that foul off of. Looks like that foul's going to be on Clarksburg's number 41. That's going to be Brandon Pendergrass. See how many that is for him. That'll be his second tonight. And should be 3 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. At the Carroll Bank Trust free throw line, we got number 24, Andrew Huff. He just drained the first one. Remember, you can check him out online at carrollbank.com. They got checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking. They also have a smartphone app and a Money Pass ATM. Second one from Huff is going to be good as well. So he hit a pair, 40-21. War Eagles up by 19.
Back the other way now for Clarksburg. This is going to be Webb. Dribbles behind his back, trying to go all the way, and he's going to draw the foul.
And that's who they get that foul off of. Looked like it was going to be on Huff. Nope, Red's number 31. That's going to be Jack Barrow. That'll be his second of the night. And first one this half for the War Eagles. Or the third one this half. Okay. At the charity stripe, we got number 25. That's going to be Stephon Gilbert. He just made the first one. Second one. He's going to make that one as well. 23-40 now. War Eagles up by 17. We got 3:25 left in the Crye-like Elite Realty third quarter.
Atkins with it now on the left side. It's going to be Colton Hart. Hart, cross-court pass to Montgomery. Subway, 3 too far to the right, but it almost went in right into the hands of Hart. He's going to back it out. It's going to be Atkins over to Hart on the left side. Subway, 3, slightly short. Look at Huff skying for the rebound, trying to put it right back in, but he didn't pull back down. That's one of the things that Coach Jason Fitch, if you can see him on the video there, he's saying you got to bring it down and then try to make your shot. He was just trying to tip it in. It's going to be Clarksburg with it. Inbound. Huff's going to try to come get it. Forward ahead. They finally get it across the timeline. This is Pendergrass wanting to go all the way, and he's going to draw the foul.
Well, that's who they got that foul underneath on. Number 31, Jack Barrow with that one. That'll be his third. And how many now for the War Eagles? Looks like the War Eagles are going to have 4 this half. 41, Brandon Pendergrass at the charity stripe. First shot, he made it. 24-40 now. War Eagles up by 16. We got Miles Rogers checking in. And checking out, it's going to be 32, Spencer Webb. 2:56 left in the Crye-like Elite Realty third quarter. Second shot, he's going to hit a pair at the charity stripe. Does Pendergrass. 25-40 now. That's going to be Jaquan Atkins with it over to Hart on the left wing. Hart's going to bail it back out to Atkins. Now to Montgomery on the right wing. Montgomery inside. This is Andrew Huff with it. Huff is going to have to bail it back out to Montgomery, but it was tipped out of bounds by Gilbert. Well, no, he's not going to. No, not a tip. They're going to say that Montgomery missed it, so it'll be turnover, War Eagle basketball.
Clarksburg back to the way now. This is going to be Gilbert with it. Across the timeline he goes. Almost. Now he goes. There he is. He made it. Gilbert out high on the right side. Huff tipped it away, but Gilbert went back to get it. And they're finally going to draw the foul. Huff was all over him like white on rice, a paper plate in a snowstorm. And he got it.
Yeah, they're going to get that foul, number 24, Andrew Huff. See how many that is for him. That'll be his first foul of the night. And 5 now for the War Eagles.
Cobb, they're going to get it inbound, and another foul. Uh-oh. Wholesale changes.
Well, let's see if they get that one on. 0-0 Colton Hart on that foul. Don't know how many that is for him. It is his third, and 6 now for the War Eagles. We're about to have wholesale changes up after the first shot from Cobb. We got
starters.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson, 35 Josh Clark, 14 Jed Robinson. Luke Moore's also in. And number 3, Jalen Anglin. So Cobb's first shot at the Carroll Bank Trust free throw line was good. 40-26 now. War Eagles up by 14. Here's the second shot. He's going to make that as well. So 13-point lead here by the War Eagles, 27-40 with 2:20 left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter.
Back to the way now. This is going to be Atkins. Or Jaquan, yeah, no, whoever it is. Jed Robinson for a Subway 3. No, that was Anglin instead of Atkins. Right into the hands of Miles Rogers. Forward ahead now, it's going to be Garner. Actually, that's Braden Cobb, right side. And feed it underneath. No, couldn't get it. They're going to bail it back out here to Gilbert after the rebound for 3. Nope, and a foul.
That's here they get that on underneath. They're going to get that foul on West Carroll's number 5, Tyler Johnson. See how many that is for Johnson on the night. That'll be his second foul of the night. And 7 now for the War Eagles. So Clarksburg now in the bonus. We got number 14, Miles Rogers at the charity stripe. First shot from Rogers is going to be no good. Couldn't make the front of the 1-and-1. Rebound tipped around. Finally, Brandon Pendergrass comes away with it.
This is going to be Clarksburg with it. Miles Rogers had it tipped away. And this will be underneath. Rogers couldn't get it. Rebound tipped around. And another foul. This is not going good right now.
Well, that's it. They get that foul on. That's going to be on West Carroll's number 14, Jed Robinson. See how many that is for him tonight. Should be his second. And 8 now for the War Eagles. Miles Rogers at the Carroll Bank Trust free throw line. Pretty sure this one was a shooting foul, so he'll get to shoot 2 shots here. First shot on its way now from Rogers. It's going to be no good. 27-40. War Eagles still up by 13. We got 1:37 left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Rogers with the ball now for his second shot. He's up now with the second shot, and it's going to be good. 28-40. War Eagles have a 12-point lead, and Luke Moore across the timeline with it now.
Moore with it now, top of the circle. Right side is going to be Anglin. Anglin back to Johnson. Anglin now on the right. Cross-court pass to Moore. Back to Anglin, and the corner is Robinson. Moore, right baseline, trying to work his way in. Over to Anglin. No, Anglin couldn't get it. Got his own, nope. Well, I thought he had his own rebound.
Wow. Yeah, that's okay. That's something right there. Number 3, Jalen Anglin with that foul. And if you watch the video side, you know what we're talking about there. 2 fouls on him for the night. And let me see, that's going to be 9 now for the War Eagles. Coach Jason Fitchin on that one, over that one too. Just about probably as the rest of the crowd. We got number 14, Miles Rogers down here. He's shooting the charity shots. Let's see what he can do there. 28-40.
We've racked up some serious fouls here in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
Like we went from like 3 fouls to 9 within a matter of a minute and a half, I think.
That is true, yeah. So Miles Rogers down here shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. First shot is good, so he'll stick around for another one. 29-40 is the score. War Eagles up by 11. Second shot from Rogers, no good. Rebound, Jed Robinson.
Forward ahead now from Moore to Anglin. Anglin's going to try to go everywhere and split the defenders. Nice little pass to Johnson. Robinson for a Subway 3, couldn't get it. That's going to be number 25, Gilbert with the rebound. Gilbert trapped at midcourt, tips it away. That's going to be Johnson. Johnson bounced pass to Anglin, and it went right through his hands. Out of bounds, it'll be Clarksburg basketball.
Yep, 53.9 seconds left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. War Eagles only up by 11.
I don't know. This has been a pot stirrer in the last few minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
It's got West Carroll all out of kilter.
Yeah.
Braden Cobb splits everything. And they're going to call steps, and it'll be West Carroll basketball.
So 44.4 seconds left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. West Carroll up by 11. Jed Robinson's going to inbound in backcourt. Moore will take it from him.
Moore with it now across the timeline. To the right side is Tyler Johnson. Johnson to Anglin on the left wing. Anglin trying to work his way in. It's tipped out of bounds, but they may call it off of Anglin.
Oh, they did, yeah. Saying tipped right off his foot or something like that.
I think he kind of got tripped up and it was flopped out of his hand somehow. I'm not sure. It's going to be Gilbert with it now to Pendergrass. Half court line. Pendergrass, can he go all the way? He's going to split around Clark. Are they going to get a foul on
him? They didn't even touch him.
Jed Robinson.
They literally just jumped
what
and fell.
in the world?
Yep. That's insane. Yeah, they're going to get Jed Robinson with that one. And that'll be his third of the night. How many for the War Eagles now? 10 now for the War Eagles. So Miles Rogers at the charity stripe. And this is the first shot of the double bonus right here. 24.7 left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Miles Rogers is going to make his first shot at the charity stripe for the double bonus. 40-30 now. War Eagles up by 10. We still got 24 seconds left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Second shot from Rogers. It's going to be no good. Rebound tipped around, and looks like number 14, Rogers, finally going to come away with it. The putback. Wow. And give him two right there at about the free throw line.
About 15 people, and there's only 10 on the court, had a piece of that one. It's going to be Johnson. Down to 8 now. Clarksburg's trying to make a statement. Johnson with it now over the left side. This is going to be Anglin. Down to 4. Over to Johnson. Subway 3. No, at the buzzer. 40-32 at the end of 3. One more quarter coming up on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Hey, Jethro, Jake, dinner yet?
Not yet.
Y'all too?
Reckon so.
All right, let's get on down to Chrissy's Camo Cafe and Grill at 26 Broad Street, downtown Atwood for some Friday night catfish. And how about a dandy Southern breakfast tomorrow morning?
Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill has all the Southern flavor that you crave and fresh from scratch desserts that will match what Grandma used to make. Check out Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook for her daily lunch specials and hours of operation, or call 731-662-3770.
If getting healthy and gaining energy is part of your growing goals, then Atwood Nutrition is the place for you. With loaded teas and meal replacement shakes made fresh from Atwood Nutrition, you can meet those goals in record time. Between 2 and 5 grams of sugar, loaded teas like the Screaming Eagle, Fiery Redhead, and Mermaid Splash are sure to hit the spot. Atwood Nutrition on 40 Broad Street is open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. Call them at 731-662-0005 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. They come back quick. This is going to be Anglin underneath. He's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot two, and I believe that foul's going to be on Hooker. You're listening to the War Eagle Radio Network and the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter, located on the Court Square in Huntington with chiropractic services, acupuncture, and more, and Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call them at 731-535-3205.
Yep, so then, like Don said, that was Chris Hooker's fourth right there. They're going to bring him right back out and bring number 41, Brandon Pendergrass, in. 7:45 left in our Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. Anglin missed that first shot. Second shot, he's going to drain it. 41-32 now. War Eagles up by 9.
Back to the way now for Clarksburg. Full court pressure again by West Carroll. This is going to be Pendergrass. They're headed the other way. Braden Cobb with it now. Anglin the assignment on him. Cobb trying to push it away. This is going to be Gilbert. And a three on the way from Rogers. Couldn't get it. Out of bounds, and it should be West Carroll basketball.
So 7:23 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. And 41-32 is the score. This is going to be West Carroll basketball.
Robinson on the right side or left side, give him 3 points, Subway 3, and that was a freshman. We'll take it. Back to the way now for Clarksburg. Full court pressure here by West Carroll. They're going to feed it underneath the Pendergrass, out of bounds, and it will be somebody's basketball. I don't know who.
Let's see, that's going to be Rockets basketball, yeah.
Rogers inbound, gets it out to Braden Cobb. You know, I think this is maybe one of those situations that you really don't like to say this, but did West Carroll come in here and think, we got this.
Yeah,
we're going to beat them.
Yeah.
And they've slacked off a little
kind
bit.
of played kind of lackadaisical,
Yes.
not
Remember
played too terribly hard. Yeah, I'm with you.
We said it now they're going to get a block underneath that. Remember we said in the pregame show they may be playing not to lose. And you don't need to play that way.
Yeah, so they're going to get that block on number 14, Jed Robinson. I thought the flop worked out for him, but I don't guess he's getting the Academy Award like I thought he was. So that'll be the fourth one on the night on Robinson. And 3 now, 11 this half for the War Eagles. I was looking at Clarksburg, excuse me. Robinson. Nope. Who's coming out? Looks like Josh Clark's going to come out. And Colton Hart's going to come in. War Eagle basketball. This is Moore with it.
Moore with it now, top of the circle. Setting up shot. Trying to work his way in the lane. Fails it out to Robinson. Subway 3. Eyes it, buys it. Remember, you can order online at subway.com. And the Subway smartphone app, Clarksburg had it tipped away out of bounds. Should still be Clarksburg basketball.
As soon as Cobb got it right there, Tyler Johnson just snuck up behind him and just popped it right out of his hands.
Like, hello?
That was funny. Like, hey, man, put that back out of bounds.
We're going to get it to Pendergrass. Angling the assignment on Pendergrass. Meets him at half-court line, and Tyler Johnson strips it away. Pendergrass had a piece of it. Forward ahead to Johnson, now to Moore, and that's going to be a foul. That's 25 Gilbert, and I believe Moore should go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line.
Well, that's who they got that foul on underneath. That's going to be number 25, Stephon Gilbert with that foul. That'll be his second foul of the night. And 4 now for the Clarksburg Rockets.
You think they're going to even up the fouls?
Well, I don't know.
How dare we say that, right?
Yeah.
Figured Don would come out with that for a second. How dare you?
Number 1, Luke Moore, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. He just missed the first one. 35-47. War Eagles up by 12. Everybody check out Carroll Bank and Trust in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Or online at carrollbank.com. Second shot, he's going to make it. 48-35 now. War Eagles up by 13.
Full court pressure once again. Right here in front of us is going to be Pendergrass. Angling the assignment on him. Cross-court pass, that's going to be to Gilbert. Rogers trying to back his way in. Up and over, fires, no. Rebound, that's going to be Angling, and an immediate frustration foul from Clarksburg.
You say 14?
I'm not sure. Who do you say, Don? Yep.
14. That's going to be Miles Rogers on that one. Let's see how many that is for him. That'll be his second of the night. And 5 now for the Rockets. Tyler Johnson out. Andrew Huff in.
Oh, Whitney on it down here right to our left. She's helping us out tonight.
Helping us out all night.
This is the official scorekeeper for the West Carroll War Eagles. This is going to be Moore with it. Moore, cross-court pass over to Hart. Angling back to Hart. Now back to Angling out top of the circle. It's going to be Moore slashing out the Hart. Subway 3, drains it. That's what we need right there, folks. 51-35. Back to the way now for Clarksburg. Splits all the defenders, gets it over to Miles Rogers, and I believe Moore. Nope, that was Robinson.
Yeah.
But they're going to get a foul.
How do you give him a block and then the foul? That's insane.
Okay, so now they called it on Miles Rogers.
Yeah, 14.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Right.
Okay. That makes
We
more
misunderstood.
sense.
Back to the way now for West Carroll. We apologize to Mr. Robinson.
Yeah.
It's going to be over here to Robinson on the left side. This will be Angling top of the circle. Free throw line. He said, I'm just going to sneak right in here and throw it. Why not? You're going to leave me like that? We'll just go right in here and handle it. And he did. Full court pressure. Look at Angling right on the face of Braden Cobb. They're going to feed it over the left side. This is Garner. Angling steals it away. Can he go all the way? Angling dunks it! Look out. That'll bring the crowd to their feet right there. Thank God he made it, right?
Yeah, I know.
And that was not a floaty dunk. That was a dunky dunk.
That was a slammer right there.
That was a slammer dunk. And Rogers is going to feed his way in. He's going to draw the foul.
Wow.
IDK.
They blew the whistle before he even got there.
That was an anticipation foul, I believe.
Oh, they got Jalen Anglin with that one.
Really?
Did they? Oh, I thought they teed him up for something. They threw it to ours. That like tee. I was just, woo.
No.
Yeah, so that'll be Jalen Anglin with that one. That'll be his third foul of the night. And how many now for the War Eagles? Got 12 on the War Eagles tonight. So Miles Rogers at the charity stripe. Here's the first shot from Rogers. He's going to make that one 36 to 55 now. War Eagles up by 19. They're going to get Jalen Anglin out and bring number 2, Jaquan Atkins in. 5:02 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter.
Anglin almost got a standing ovation when he come off the court over here. I like that.
So Rogers' second shot made the first one. Here's the second one on its way. He's going to hit a pair at the charity stripe. They're bringing in number 55, Chris Hooker, and Rogers is going to come out. It's going to be West Carroll basketball, Huff to inbound, and Moore to take it across the timeline.
Headed back to the way now for West Carroll. This is going to be Moore. Bounce pass to Atkins in the corner. Back to Moore now, top of the circle. Colton Hart on the right. Atkins to Moore. Right side. Moore trying to back his way in. Avails it to Robinson. Back to Moore. In underneath the Atkins. Spins and fires. Boy, that floated in there. That was not going. But it finally did. This is back to the way. This is Hooker. 4:28 left in this ball game. Hooper trying to back his way in. They're going to call steps on him.
It looks like they're going to bring in number 31, Jack Barrow. Let's see who's coming out. Looks like Robinson is coming out. 4:25 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. This is going to be Moore with it. Taking it across the timeline. Get over to Colton Hart in the right wing.
This is going to be Huff over to Atkins for a Subway three. No mustard. Look at Hart trying to sky for the rebound, but it's tipped away. It's going to be Spencer Webb.
Him and Webb kind of caught that one hand of each other on the ball. That was pretty funny.
This will be Garner with it now. Out high on the right side to Cobb. They're going to back into Hooker. Fires, got it. 57 to 39. Back to the way now for West Carroll. This will be Hart. Now to Moore, trying to work his way in, and it's tipped away out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to bring in number 34. That's going to be J.D. Pig. Luke Moore is going to come out. 3:41 left in this Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter, and the War Eagles are leading by 18. J.D. Pig inbound.
Yep.
All right.
Pig gets it into Atkins, over to Hart now. You know, somebody that we haven't seen, I guess that may be true. Xander Moon. We haven't seen him tonight.
Yeah, I guess he was.
They may have
that's a shame, man.
made him sit out there for this game. This is going to be Hart. Down to 3:25. Atkins with it now. Top of the circle to Huff. Huff's working his way inside. Fires. No. Right into the hands of Gilbert.
Either they did it or Coach Jason Fitch did it. Just to
either way. Kind of give him a hey, this is what you got to do.
Yeah, you can't act like that. Yeah. I understand it. So that's going to be Andrew Huff trying to drive his way towards the goal, but he's going to be fouled at midcourt. What did they call it a Huff?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Gilbert with the ball. And Huff with the foul. That's going to be the second foul of the night for Huff. And 13 now for the War Eagles. Stephon Gilbert at the charity stripe just airballed the first one. 39 to 57 now. War Eagles with the lead. Miles Rogers on his way in. And number 32, Spencer Webb, on his way out. Stephon Gilbert missed the first shot. Second shot on its way now. He's going to miss that one as well. Rebound is going to be number 00, Colton Hart.
It's going to be Atkins over to Huff. Down underneath 3 minutes. Huff is trapped in the corner. He's going to bail it out to Colton Hart. Subway three. In and out. Rebound. That's going to be Gilbert. Back to the way for Clarksburg. Out to Garner on the left. Garner trying to back his way in. Splits the defenders. Out high to Gilbert. In underneath the Hooker. Hooker trying to back his way in. Up and over. No. Rebound. Look at J.D. Pig skying for it. Can Pig go all the way? No look pass over to Huff. And Huff's going to back his way in. And they're going to draw the foul. And the hoop and the harm. And Coach Jason Fitch just kind of hides his eyes. I think he thinks that could have went either way.
So let's see if they got that foul on. Looks like it's going to be on Clarksburg's number 2, Braden Cobb. That'll be his first of the night, and 7 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. So West Carroll now in the bonus. Huff drained the and one, and they're going to get him to come out, and Dallas Montgomery in. 39-60. Orioles with a 41-point lead, and that's going to be number 25, Stephon Gilbert, to inbound.
How much point lead?
What? Is it not a 21-point lead?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said 41.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to, looks like we're going to get a tied up foul right here at midcourt. They're going to get that on West Carroll's number 2, Jaquan Atkins. See how many that is for Atkins on the night. That'll be his first foul of the night. And 14 now for the War Eagles. 2:22 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. Now number 2, Braden Cobb at the charity stripe. Just made the first one. Pendergrass in. So is number 32, Spencer Webb. Out is Garner and Hooker. Second shot on its way now from Cobb. He's going to miss that one. Rebound is going to be number 4, Dallas Montgomery. Montgomery to Barrow. Fast forward to Colton Hart now across the timeline. Hart with it. Out high. He's going to get it over to Atkins in the left wing. Cross-court pass over to J.D. Pig on the right wing now. J.D. trying to make his way in. Shot at the right low block and hand it to J.D. Pig. Wow, 62-40 now. And we got under 2 minutes left to play. Jaquan Atkins steals it away and tries for 2. Nothing doing. Rebound is going to be Gilbert. Gilbert ready to run and gun, trying to go coast to coast. He does. Couldn't make the shot. Gets his own rebound. Second shot, he makes it, and Jack Barrow is going to be a foul under, or he's going to catch the foul underneath, and that'll be the and one shot coming up here from number 25, Stephon Gilbert. Looks like we got wholesale changes in for the War Eagles. Number 42, Riley Duncan. Number 11, Will Murray. We got number 25. That's going to be Jaden Taylor. And I'm missing the number for somebody. Where's he at?
DK.
DK either. Now I got Duncan Pig, Taylor, Will Murray. Oh, and 33, and that's going to be Will Robinson. Okay. So it's going to be Clarksburg basketball. They brought in number 33, Sawyer Page. Underneath now is Gilbert. He's going to have it knocked out of his hands. Bounces off of his shoe, though, so they're going to say it's War Eagle basketball. They also brought in number 42, Micaiah Wilson. And what is his number running across the field here? 22. That's going to be Dylan Pruitt.
Court?
Same difference, field, court. So Will Robinson with it now. He's going to get over to J.D. Pig. J.D. Pig pass inside to Riley Duncan, but it's going to be blocked underneath by Wilson. So 1:22 left in this ball game. Will Murray to inbound. War Eagles leading by 20, 62-42. Riley Duncan with it now over in the right corner. Out high, that's going to be Will Robinson with it. Robinson trying to make his way inside. He's going to be hacked and fouled underneath. Let's see, that foul is going to be on number 32, Spencer Webb. That'll be Webb's third foul of the night. And 8 now for the Rockets. So West Carroll in the bonus. Number 33, Will Robinson at the charity stripe. And he gets to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1 right here. First shot, no, they're going to say it's a shooting foul. First shot rolls around about 4 times. It finally drops in there. 63-42 now, 117. Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Remember, check them out online at carrollbank.com. Second shot, and a rebound tipped around. Finally, looks like that's going to be number 42, Micaiah Wilson comes away with it after about everybody had a handoff of it. Yeah. So Spencer Webb with it now, trying to make his way towards the goal underneath, up and over everybody, give him 2 points out of it. 63-44 now. War Eagles up by 19. This is going to be Will Robinson with it. Over to Will Murray. Will Murray thought about a long 3 there on the left corner. He's going to get over to Robinson. Robinson out high, trying to make his way in. Stops, pops, fires at the free throw line. Give him 2 out of that. 65-44 now. We got about 40 flat left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. Clarksburg with it now. Dylan Pruitt tries for a long 3. Almost had it there. Rebound. That's going to be number 42, Micaiah Wilson. Over to the left wing now. Spencer Webb. Bounce pass inside to Sawyer Page. Build it back out to Webb for 3. Air ball right into the hands of, I can't see his number, 52. That's going to be Caden Wood. Trying for the putback. Looks like he's going to be hacked and fouled underneath. They're going to get that foul number 25, Jaden Taylor. That'll be Taylor's first foul of the night. And 16 now for the War Eagles. Caden Wood headed to the charity stripe with 18.8 seconds left in this ball game. First shot is going to be no good. 65-44 is the score. War Eagles leading by 21. Wood with the ball now for his second shot. It's up, and he's going to make that one. 65-45, and we got 18 seconds left in the ball game. Will Robinson trying to go coast to coast. He's going to bail it over to his right side. That's Jaden Taylor. Cross-court pass up to Will Murray. Subway three from Murray, right in the hands of J.D. Pig. Still got 7 on the clock. Still plenty of time to do something with. J.D. Pig over to Jaden Taylor out high. Will Robinson on the right wing. The buzzer beater. Oh, nothing doing after the buzzer beater. Your happy final here in Clarksburg. 65-45, a 20-point win for the War Eagles. And we'll be back in 1 minute with the Max Casual postgame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking for a strong and sturdy concrete porch, sidewalk, or driveway? How about commercial or residential slabs and foundations? Give Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry a call for the best concrete work anywhere around. With 25 years of experience, Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry can make your concrete dream a reality. Call 731-487-6722 or visit Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry on Facebook.
Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair services all of West Tennessee with all your roofing needs. Metal or shingle roof for your home, also rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. Plus, most home repair needs from ceilings to floors, the front porch to your back deck, and a 10% labor discount for all seniors, military, or emergency personnel. Visit Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair on Facebook or call Bobby Whitmore for more info at 731-418-0325.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now for our Max Casual postgame show just across the street from Max Camel Connection in downtown Atwood. Call them at 731-662-7181. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6 with all types of casual clothing wear. Brands such as Volunteer Traditions, Under Armour, Normal Brand, Southern Living, Speckle Bellies, and Southern Marsh. Volunteer Traditions, Costa and Drake. We're going to get that updated because we were wrong on some of that stuff. But we appreciate Max Casual being our post-game sponsors. So, Don, happy final 65-45. Let's see stats.
Okay, for the winning West Carroll War Eagles, 65 points on 23 of 47 from the field at 49%. 7 of 22 from three-point land at 32%. 12 of 19 from the free throw line at 63%. For your Clarksburg Rockets, 45 points on 15 of 36 from the field at 42%. 0 of 6 from three-point land. 15 of 27 from the free throw line at 56%. 8 fast break points for West Carroll, 4 for Clarksburg. 23 points off the turnovers for West Carroll, 10 for Clarksburg. 30 points in the paint for West Carroll, 28 for Clarksburg. Second chance points, 8 for Clarksburg, 5 for West Carroll. Let's see, rebounds, 31 for West Carroll, 25 for Clarksburg. Turnovers, 17 for Clarksburg, 11 for West Carroll. Bench scoring, 20 off for West Carroll, and 11 for Clarksburg individually for West Carroll. You have, watch out now, 2 points for Josh Clark, 6 points for Colton Hart, 2 points for Jaquan Atkins, 7 points for Andrew Huff, 3 points for Will Robinson, 2 points for JDP, 11 points for Jed Robinson, 12 points for Luke Moore, and 20 for Jalen Anglin. And for Clarksburg tonight, you had Braden Cobb with 3 points, Stephon Gilbert with 6, Spencer Webb with 4. Let's see, Dakota Garner with 3, Brandon Pendergrass with 7, Caden Wood with 1, Miles Roberts with 9, and leading scorer for Clarksburg tonight, Chris Hooker.
Wow, freshman on the night. Wow.
Freshman, yep.
That's pretty good. Well, Don, you want to do
Scoreboard
that?
quarter, 14-8 West Carroll in the first, 22-9 second for West Carroll, 15-4
That's crazy.
for Clarksburg in the third.
Wow.
And 25-13 West Carroll in the fourth for your final 65-45. 20-point win.
Well, all right, Don. Let's get our Plexus Slim players of the game here, and I'll read this off. You go ahead and be thinking about it. Remember, if you need energy, maybe better sleep, what about a better immune system? If you want to cut carbs, Plexus products, they can help. You can get healthy with Plexus. They even have drinks and vitamins for kids. So call Melanie Herndon at 731-694-9347 or visit plexusworldwide.com/Melanie Herndon. Don, first, your Plexus Worldwide player of the game for the visiting War Eagles.
Let's go with Jaden Angman.
Yeah, 20 points is crazy. How many rebounds did he have tonight?
Total rebounds he didn't have but 3.
Oh, yeah, 9 with 3. That ain't nothing bad, though. 2 assists. All right, okay. So good playing tonight.
9 of 10.
9 of 10 from the field. Wow. And 1 of 1 from wait, where's Beyond the Arcs? They didn't have that on there?
1 of 1 from 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. 1 of 1. It's a good
2
shooting tonight by Angle. Wow.
1 of 2 from
1 shot. Oh, missed 3 shots.
Or, I mean,
2 shots. Yeah. So what about your Plexus Worldwide player of the game for the home Clarksburg Rockets?
I'm going with the freshman.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, Hooker.
I mean he got into a little foul trouble and limited his playing time a little bit, but he still came up with 12 points.
Yeah, still came up with the lead and score in the night. Plus he kind of owned a little bit down there for defensively as far as underneath the goal.
Yeah,
had a couple blocks. Yeah, he's doing pretty good tonight. Good game there by Hooker.
I still say he's the future right there.
Yeah, he's going to be something mean coming up in the next couple of years for sure. They can just get a couple shooters to back him. Oh, they'd be in business for sure, yeah. Well, all right, everybody. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then we come back. It'll be the closing thoughts here on the Max Casual postgame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Well, that's going to do it. Your happy final 65-45. We have got a jam-packed week. Tomorrow night, we will be headed to Brewston to take on the Hollerite Brewston Central Tigers and Lady Tigers. Southern Chiropractic pregame show at 5:40, and the tip-off at 6 p.m. of the girls' game, boys' game to follow.
Just leave MixLR on all week because we'll be here all week.
And the YouTube for the video broadcast.
If you like the video side, they just...
Well,
that's funny. It's off, you think.
Is it still on?
I don't know, man.
I think so. Well,
click MixLR. Y'all know we're still talking, so we didn't completely die. So
all right. So, anyways,
it
was almost unplugged there.
Yeah, almost plowed early. Yeah.
All right, but anywho, then Greenfield will be again on Thursday, and then Big Sandy will be coming to West Carroll on Friday. So that's what the rest of the week looks like.
We play at Brewston Tuesday.
At Brewston tomorrow.
At Big Sandy Thursday.
Nope, at Greenfield Thursday.
At Greenfield Thursday, yeah, I knew that.
Big Sandy's at home Friday.
Okay.
That is your schedule. And you can visit WarEagleRadio.com on the schedule page and check all that out.
Hey, we're hard on that, folks. Everybody get on there and look at it.
I try to keep it up to date and point it in the right direction.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, it's a nice site. I did look at it last night when you sent me the link.
There you go.
I sat there and studied. I was like, man, this is a good looking site here. Yeah,
turned out really good. My friend out of St. Louis, Show Me Web Centers, has done a fine job putting it together, and all I got to do is keep it updated.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it. So on behalf of Brock Polinsky, Don Reed, Carter Deere, I'm Jonathan Gown, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night from Brewston on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.